Hello, everybody. Oh, just in time for the Crazy Sheep song. I keep saying I'm gonna take it out of the playlist, and then I never do. Hello, welcome to the stream and the haunted sheep music. Anyway, it's Pride Month! Yay! It means, I should be able to get... Goat Scream? Why did I not hear it? Did you hear it? I think I need to turn up my Twitch alerts on my side. You heard it? It must just be, I must just have my, my singing sheep just too loud in my ears. Because I saw it come up on the thing. There, I've adjusted my speakers so y'all can start on me later. But anywho, hello. I hear that one. Yes, I can hear it. Nice and loud for everyone. Can I increase how much I hear those in my monitor? No, I can't. Of course I can't, because that would actually be helpful. OBS. This is why people have an external audio thing. But anyway, y'all will get to blare each other's ears out, and I will hear it a little bit. How about that? But yes, hello. Okay, I'm still playing with my audio settings, but we'll be alright. Well, what we're going to be doing today is a little different. I do not have a game, exactly, per se. A game is involved, and I'm playing with it in a way, if anyone who's on my Twitter has seen, I made a vague posting, about working on another game. Anyone who's followed me for a while knows that I play around making games sometimes as my schedule allows and as my obsessive little brain finds a new idea to stick to for a while. And I didn't realize it had been so long since I made a game. I was looking at the ones on my itch.io, and I didn't realize it had been 2 years since I did my last one. I was like, oh, that's what happens when life just gets busy and you get busy doing work and stuff. But, that being said, I got another idea for a game, my first horror game, and so I'm going to be working on that some on stream while we're chatting and hanging out. But, the real reason that we're going to be doing more streams this month, during Pride Month, is we are doing part of a charity event through my Twitch team pajama party. Pajamas, pajama Jim Jams. Your Jim Jams, the gay Jim Jams. That's what it is this month. And this is going great. They really should just give me ad copy or something to read. Don't leave me up to my own devices. We're going to be doing a charity event because it's our month, and we're supporting Trans Lifeline, which, in all seriousness, is an amazing charity. We raised money for them last year, and we're doing it again. There's some commands in the chat. I think they're probably only going to work in Twitch. I'm sorry, YouTube, but my Stream Elements doesn't like you. So, but you can use these commands. I have them in the title, but if you use charity, I'm going to go ahead and do it in the chat to make sure it's working so I can see it. Yep, there we go. So, Stream Elements will pop up a little message. The charity we're supporting is Trans Lifeline. Trans Lifeline is run by trans people for trans people. It's a non-profit organization that connects trans people to the community, support, and resources they need to survive and thrive. I have the link to donate, so if you do the command charity, you can get the link where you can go donate. My goal, I'm trying to raise $100. That was my goal last year as well. We'll see how it goes. I know I'm not consistent in streaming, and so I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna try to stream more this year and see if we can reach that goal. If so, I want to do something for y'all, not just have a goal and be like, yeah, we meet it, which is a great thing. Any dollar we get helps, but I want to actually have a reward. So as a community, I'm gonna let y'all kind of pitch ideas around, especially in the Discord. I feel like that's a good place to have those conversations as well, or in the chat, wherever is fine. But that helps me keep track of it as well, and I can go back to things and reference stuff more easily if it's in the Discord. But I would love to get ideas on what we should do, or what I should do. You don't have to do anything. That's for your entertainment. purposes, I would like to actually do something if we reach our goal. So, but anyway, that being said, snakes, what about snakes? Snakes on a plane? Like, what with snakes? You want me to get a snake? Does Klaus need a snake? Are you saying if we reached $100, I need to get Klaus a pet snake? Anyway, there are no other input, just snakes. Fantastic, thank you. You're as helpful as always, Moose. Hello, Mind Delusion. Welcome. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. That's the charity that we're working for. If you want more information about them, the other command I believe that I've built is Lifeline. Making sure that works. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so here's more information where you can learn about them. So yeah, so again, check out the Tiltify link that I put in the chat if you're interested, and also for anyone in the community, if you want to help come up with ideas for things that we need to do if we reach the goal, I am open to it. How's everyone? We are doing good. How are you doing? We are just getting into it today, just getting everything started up, doing all the welcoming announcements, essentially. Also, everyone, I'm sorry. If I'm like coughing and like clearing my throat a lot, I'm sorry. I've got my drink here, so I'm gonna try to keep that to a minimum. I'll try to mute if I like start coughing or sniffing or anything too bad. But the allergies are upon us. The allergies are real bad upon us right now. Also, okay, that was weird. Hold on. Oh, that is weird. Okay, yeah, no, when I added this screen as an input, it made it a whole new audio for some reason in OBS, even though it shouldn't have. And it had maxed it out. So, I am so sorry about that. Let alone the sound alert. Which one did it pick? I have no clue of knowing. I don't know, Moose. I'm sorry. All it says is random sound. I don't know which one it picked. Yeah, no. It made a new audio for that, so I am very sorry about that. Okay, that's gone now, so now it won't do that again. But yeah, I had to add this screen, so when I was working on the game, y'all would be able to see it. Is the random sound doing anything? Is the random sound doing anything? I'm not convinced it did anything, Moose. Hold on. Not that you can tell. Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, it's supposed to play one of the sound effects that we have stored up. I'm checking real quick. So I don't want people to... Hold on. Hold that thought, everybody. We'll just hang out and talk some while I get that all sorted. Okay, I heard that do a thing. You got the kitchen! I think I'm piping. Oh! I
Have my final bitty.
Okay,
As a
so
treat.
that actually did a thing. Yeah, I'm gonna go to... I think that's Stream Elements. Stream Elements! Or is that actually... No, wait, no. That's not Stream Elements. I'm sorry, Stream Elements, I'm blaming you. That's the sounds. That's the sound alerts. Gotta go check. It's supposed to just... So, essentially, the way the random sound is supposed to work Let me see if I can do it. Okay, I saw that the random sound where it was supposed to go through. I tried to cue it up again. Alright, yeah, that's weird. Alright, let me go look, see what it's supposed to be linked to. So essentially there's a selection of sounds that is linked to. A random sound, here it is, plays a random sound from the list below. Well, there's, okay, well, there's lots of sounds in this list. Huh. Yeah, there's 13 sounds in the list. I don't know why it's not working. You know whose fault it is. Whose fault is it?
And his name is John C.
Great, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know why the random sound is not working. I'm going to just disable it for right now. Because I don't know why it's not working. I'll have to work on that off stream. See, that's working. Spooky Skeletons is working. The random sound, yeah, so it's through the, there should be a widget on screen to pay for sound alerts with bits. Moose is testing all the things. There's two different things. There's sound alerts that you can do with channel points, which are in the channel point redemption in the chat. And then there's also ones you can use in the little sound alerts, which you can pay for with bits. And for some reason, the random sound that you can pay for with bits was not behaving. So I just removed it for right now, until I figured out. Hello, Olivia. Welcome, welcome, and happy Pride Month. I got Klaus. I got his rainbow light set up and strobing in the background. I don't. Oh yeah, I removed it. The random sound. I just removed it, so it should not be on there anymore since it wasn't behaving. Okay. Yeah, I just took it down off of it. So since it was not behaving for Moose, I don't know. I just figured that was the easiest thing to do it, and I'll try to diagnose it off stream. But yes, we're going to be working on my game some today, and since I haven't about to make bread, make edible bread, or like about to get this bread, like which kind of bread? Because I'm game for both. I'm also a little duck, so like bread is good. Let's see. Or is there a third option that I do not know what it means? This is also a possibility. Okie dokie. We're gonna see how all this works. Hopefully this behaves well. We'll find out. Make some yummy sweet bread. Ooh, that sounds good. Yum, 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 yum. Bread is so good. I like the smell of when you make bread. It just makes the whole house smell delicious. Ah! My kitty cat. Everyone went away for a second. You all disappeared. I couldn't see you. Okay, I have you back. Alright, I'm gonna get onto this before I... Oh, the jaws. Did you hear the jaws? Yes. It's low, but I can hear it. It's your first time making bread. Wish you luck. Oh, I wish you all the best of luck. Do I have any bread tips? Depending on the type of bread, gotta let it rise. Depending on the type of bread, some you gotta knead a lot. Some that are like, don't do that too much, but you gotta build the gluten, but you don't want to build too much gluten. I'm sure that's very helpful. The jaw's excellent. Good. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, Moose likes to play that sound effect when I'm being scared. No, oh look, my key cat. I gotta switch over and bring up my other screen. But yeah, y'all get to see all my cool little backgrounds. Different kitty cat. I just have them on a collection of things that it plays for me, so I never know what I want to look at. Okay, so this is my game that I'm working on. Like I said, I'm doing a horror game. It's my first time making a horror game like this. Some yeast, flour, and water. That sounds like bread to me. It's white bread. Yeah, that sounds like, yeah, you let the yeast... thank you, I like my backgrounds. There's some cute anime boys will come by at some point. I just have a folder that's just pictures I like, and I just let them switch out of my backgrounds. You gotta listen to the yeasty boys while you make bread. Of course, that's part of the bread making process, right? Alrighty, so, game. I have been working on this for about, I don't know, 2 weeks or something, so everything is... I have some prefabs that I bought, some of the items in the game, but for the most part, I've made things. Almost all the textures are customized. I'm in the process of making it. This is the little building we've got going so far. I will let y'all know, I am not a professional game developer. I have no formal training. I have a degree, a Bachelor in Science in Multimedia Communications, so I'm trained on video and stuff, and where am I going? Okay, this mouse is switched. I usually use my trackpad, but I plugged in my mouse to use on stream because I'm using a different thing, and this mouse's input is switched apparently. I was zooming in when I thought I was zooming out. Okay, alrighty, there we go. We're getting it. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah. Anyway, here's our invisible little player character. I'm scared about the yeast stuff. Let's see how it goes. How long does it take? Bread takes a hot minute. I know that the yeast, like, you're supposed to sit there and let it do things. Oh, Moose is over there on his bread kick again. But yeah, I'm just trying. So I had just gotten some new elements, actually, that I need to incorporate in here. So, I'm not going to tell y'all the entire plot of the game. Anyone who wants to play it is more than welcome to play through it whenever we get to that point. But I am working on an office, which this game is based during May 2020. So during the height of the pandemic. And this is a office that was doing, like, medical testing, stuff like that. So I've got, like, my little COVID posters and everything, and of course there's going to be darker elements to it. But right now, I'm just doing a lot of the fun, mechanical aspects of just functionality of the environment. I have some game mechanics already built in there, and yeah, right now I'm just trying to get all the scenes set up. So, like, I've been going through doing lights. I just went and got some light switches, so I was going to install my light switches. I've been writing my code for my light switches, and, like, player feedback for unlocking doors and stuff. So I gotta do those. It's instant yeast, so let's see. Oh, Moose is out here giving cooking tips in the. No, I'm gonna put the light switch over here. That seems like a good place. That way you come in the front door and you immediately do it. Kind of reminds you of Paradoxical. I do not know what that is, but I need to look it up. Oh, Parasocial. Yes, I think I've seen someone play that. But yeah, so but yeah, I'm having fun with it so far. It's gonna be pretty involved. I've been working on it for a few weeks. Because I like to get all the pretty stuff done first, and then I finish the things. Be back when the bread is done. Best of luck with the bread and the yeast. I hope the yeast behaves for you and blooms as it's supposed to, and makes the bread rise and all the good stuff that you hope it does. I'm gonna try to program this light switch while we're at it, so I'm gonna go to my prefabs folder where I put them in there. Where's my light switches?
Do it! Make your dreams come true!
Just do it! Just do it! Where's the light? There's the light switches. Okay. Prefabs. Which one? Oh dear god, that's too many light switches. Why do they give me so many light switches? And why are they? Oh, I'm gonna have to go play with all the materials. Oh, look! The designed ones that I got, of course, none of them Let's see if this works. Okay, I'm gonna change each of these and then convert them. This is something else I've been having to learn. So a lot of these items that you buy or get from the Unity asset shop, people build different shaders that don't always work with the shader you're working with. And me, with my limited knowledge, there's ways to like fix them and change them. I'm just trying to convert them all so I can actually see what they look like. Because now it's supposed to be little pink bubblegum dots. To just do it with a motivation for the bread, excellent. Get that bread. But yeah, let me see. Let me see if we can get any of these fixed. If not, this is gonna be a pain. So I'm very much hoping that this works. So far, it's looking pretty good. I'm actually seeing some of the information still being saved in there when I'm switching to standard. Essentially, what I have to do is change them all to standard and then convert them all to what the universal render pipeline can read, which is what I'm using on this game to render all the assets. World space. Okay, that one messes that one up. So let's see if. Oh, they're doing a bunch. Edit. Rendering, materials, convert. Proceed, let's see. Oh, we got all of those. Okay, so all those did something. Hopefully that will work. This one, I am not certain what I need to do. Let's see. So wood, texture, material. World space UI. Do I have any of those? Do I have a lit? No. I have to figure out what kinds that it will actually run off of. That one I might have to do some more playing with to figure out. The other ones have all done something. We'll see. Let's go look at our prefabs and see if I can see them now. This is always fun when you get new items. Okay, these are all going to have to be updated as well, so let's go. I learned how to do this. If you go to Window of Rendering, Render Pipeline Converter. I'm going to bring this over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Do these fun little converters where I get to initialize and convert. Yep. Save and continue. And this is supposed to... Hey, look! You can see them appearing at the bottom of the screen. Woohoo! Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, so yeah, essentially you have to go through and make them a thing that it can recognize and have it initialize all the stuff, and then you can see the assets that the other person made. Because it finally gets all the textures to work. But it has to run through the whole list every time, so. But I can see them on the bottom of the screen, and that's what matters. Alright, we have light switches now. Woohoo! I don't know which one I want to use. It's just no coax. Oh, the dimmer switch. Where's just your basic bitch? I'm a light switch. Toggle switch. What's the difference between these two toggle switches? Toggle switch? Toggle. Outlet industrial. They literally look the same. I don't know the differences, so we're just gonna pick this one, I guess. Outlet industrial. And that one says quad. I don't know. Oh, that's that one. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna go with this one. This one has switch with a dimmer programmed in. Oh, that's the kind you slide up and down. Okay. We're just gonna go with this one, I think. I guess this is the home one, and this is... Actually, no, we're gonna go with industrial. Okay. Oh, it's little. I don't know how big that's gonna look in my real life. Let's look at the game itself. Let's see how big that looks. Because I might need to scale it a little bit. Oh, I'm watching to see how my computer handles streaming while doing this. Okay. Oh, this looks different over here. Okay. That's a little tiny compared to like the wall and stuff. Also, it's floating out from the wall. We gotta fix that. This is what the office looks like when it's actually started, because I don't have all the lights turned on. But yeah, I'm gonna make that a little bit bigger. Alright, so let's get out of here. Out of play mode. And what I'm actually gonna do is go to the prefab. Actually, no, we can just do it from here. That's fine. We're gonna scale it up a little. Let's see, 1.2. We'll do 1.5. That seems pretty good. And also, let's see. Alright. We're just floating on the outside of the wall. Oh, that's cool. It actually has a little toggle on the inside. That's cool how they made that. Okay. Just touching the wall. Excellent, 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 excellent. I guess that's an okay spot for it. Let's see how that looks in first-person view. I want it to be kind of, I know things are not going to be scaled perfectly. I'm trying to get them pretty well scaled. That looks good. That seems like a good size. And it's at a pretty normal height. I mean, it's kind of at eye height. I feel like we're short now. I feel like we didn't used to be as short as we were. But, that's okay. Anyway, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That light switch is fine. Okay, so I like that. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this puppy, because this supposedly has all the pieces built into it. So let's see, left end. Left end? Oh, that's just the pieces. Oh, they build it in all these pieces. Oh, that's so interesting. Huh. Industrial. Okay, that's the toggle itself. Gloss, flathead, screw. Good grief, they literally built this into every single piece. You could take this little thing apart if you wanted to. Okay, so here's the switch itself. I need to find the scriptable objects. Industrial and the rig. Is there any script on this? The rig. Why is the rigging here? Does rig have? There's a base and a toggle. Okay. Curious what it does. If I move this, that's how you move it up and down. The toggle is there. Okay. That's good to know. So the toggle is how it's being moved back and forth. Where's the base? Yeah, that rotates the whole thing out. Don't want to move that. The rig is the entire piece. Okay. So it doesn't appear that they have any scripts on it. I thought they might have had some. Let me look here. Texture, scenes, materials, documentation. We don't need no documentation. I just like to struggle and figure it out myself. Scenes, shaders, switches, and outlets. Oh, look at this! It gave me all sorts of stuff. Oh, this is so cool. I love this prefab package. This is actually really neat. It got outlets in here. So this is where the actual switches and the outlets pieces are. Of course, all the textures. And then I don't ever use like the scenes. I'm actually going to remove that because that's going to just bog up my folder, as well as the demo. What is this? Display borders? Oh, that was for where they had them sitting on the wall. They sold this in the demo images. There's literally just a big blank wall where they have all their switches lined up. It was a cute way how they did it. Yeah, I don't need that in here. I don't need this in here. Actually, do I need this? Nah. Actually, you know what? I'll leave it for now. Okay, so prefabs, I got the prefab I want. I've now learned that the toggle needs to be moved up and down, and now I'm kind of surprised it doesn't come with any animators. But essentially what you would do is just move the toggle to different positions. Like up 60, where was it? Like it, honestly, you could probably do like 120 and 60 for like an up and a down, just to make the math easy. Let me see what that looks like. Does that look too far down? No, I think that's okay. And then, let's see what it looked like with the toggle on at 60 up. Yeah, I think 60 and 120 will be easy. That's a number that's easy for me to remember. So I could just set, if it's on, you just toggle X position, goes there. The rotation goes to 60 degrees, or 120 if it's off. It's easy enough to set and remember. I don't even need an animator for that. Okay, good to know. So this is what I'm trying to work on now, is getting my lights connected. So I have all my light switches down here that are going to be connected to my lights that are up there. I already have my script in place where they don't have power. At this point, you're going to have to be able to break a box and turn the power back on. But I want to have everything wired so that it works and you could try to toggle it. So let's get going on that. That's what we're going to work on. Okay, where do I have that script? I have a lighting manager that I have made, my lighting manager script. Of course, that's probably going to open on my other screen. Where'd it go? Where did it go? There it goes. Oh, it did come up. Just thinking about it. I believe in you, computer. Yay! Okay. And you can see I have my dialogue manager script that I was working on. Sorry about that, guys. And then... well, you know what, remote? Just stay over there. And then, okay, so this is what I have right now. So I've got a function that lets me turn all my lights on and all my lights off. It's essentially for debugging purposes. Then my lobby switch. So this is what we're working on now. Essentially, I'm giving it functions. Where essentially if you... I have to think about how the best way I want to do it. I think what I'm going to do is I have a function that runs whenever you interact with a switch. And I'm trying to think about the best way to do it, because there's multiple ways I can do it. Now I'm wondering if what I want to do is actually put a script on the light switch itself that makes a call to this, that does all the logic, that essentially tries to do on, off. Unless you toggle between those two options. So there's lots of ways I could do it. I'm just trying to reduce how many checks it has to go through in the loop. Because it has to check to see if you have power. If the light's on, then it would be off, and vice versa. So there's multiple checks that has to be checked. One, you have to, if you even have power. If you don't have power, it won't do anything. It'll just go click, 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 click. But nothing happens. Is what I want it to happen. But then if you do have power, you need to be able to click it in the on position and it comes on, in the off position and it's off. And that's where I need to have the checks in place to make sure if it's toggled in the off position but you get power later, you haven't toggled it back and forth and it's confused and it turns your lights on when it's in the off position. So that's what I want the checks for, to prevent that kind of weird glitching. I don't think I have this written up in the best way to do that. So I might need to get that right now. Also, I need to have it set. I think what I'm going to do is have a switch script. I'm going to do the switch script. Okay, I'm going to close that for now. And I think I am going to, on this itself, I think I'm gonna put it on the toggle because it's gonna be easier for it to reference itself. It doesn't make sense to reference it somewhere else, so I'm literally gonna make a toggle script. Oh, that was weird. New script. Toggle script. I gotta think about that for a second. Trying to be gentle on my computer. Usually, there we go. Reloading domain. It has to reload all the scripts every time you make a change to one. And since I had the streaming computer run, you know, the streaming running and music running and Visual Studio going on, I want to make sure I'm not overloading any of it. Okay. Alright, so we have toggle script. So what I'm going to do in toggle script, oh, I didn't put toggle script in the right spot. Fine, we will go over here. Okay, toggle script. We're gonna have to reload all the scripts again, but I need to put you in the scripts folder. Alright, let you think about that. Feel a little sippy sip of my drink. Okay. Excellent. Now, toggle script. Okay, so toggle script, what we're going to do is essentially, I don't need the start, I don't think. I think what I'm just going to do in the update is a check. Actually, you know what, I mean, put that bool in there first. Let's see, we're going to do a public bool, so that way I can call it from my other scripts. Public bool, I'm going to say flipped on. Well, I don't need to put that here. Flipped on. So, and then that's what we're going to set depending on the position. So, if... let's see, how would that be? How would I make a call to that? Let's put this down here. Look at the little dude. Okay. So, if transform... rotation... F transform rotation. Listen, cannot be used like a method. Unless over here. Also, because I'm not formally professional at this, I do a lot of online searches as well. So, the internet is extremely, helpful when calling the transform. Because I know it's the vector 3. Okay. Position vector 3. Transform rotation. Okay. Quadrant on. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Gotcha. Okay, so I can do the get axis. Let's see, flow speed, so tilt angle. Okay. I think this is what I want. And I think what I need to have here is the X value, the Y value, and the Z value. So if it, I would be the 120, 0, 0. No. Let's see. Let's see what the best way to do this would be. Yeah, because it's yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see. Doing a check on how you would get an item, how to get the rotation value. Oh, okay. I might have to use Euler angles. Doing the Euler angles field, so it wouldn't be using rotation. I would just be using the Euler angles and looking one along. I'd say these words as if I know what they mean, but I only know how to reference them from things I've seen online. So, Euler angles. Yeah, Euler angles dot x. It's 120. Yeah, okay, so if the x rotation equals 120, then flipped on equals true. Okay, and then if transform, oh, hold on, I'm just gonna copy and paste it. That's gonna be so much faster. I'm so bad at just like, oh, I'm just gonna type it again. It's like, or you could just, I don't know, paste it. And if it equals 60, or I could just be like, if it's that, if it's anything else, if it's not 120, it's off. You know, whatever. Euler, because the language hates us. You pronounce it Euler? You literally pronounce it Euler? That's terrible. I hate that. It's doing its best compiling. Yeah, it is. I don't like that that's pronounced Euler. That's stupid. Is it? Actually, you know, it's probably named after a person. Isn't it? Euler angles. I don't know nothing about no oiling. I don't do no oil unless it's on a frying pan. Or you oil up your skin, you gotta go out in the sun. Actually, I do the opposite of that because I will burn and die. So, okay, so Euler angles is named after a mathematician. I figured. It's probably the dude who coined the phrase or discovered it or talked about it in some way. Whatever, that's how a lot of our things get their names. Okay, so I was gonna say if that, but pretty much if it's not 120, it's off. So I don't, and this leaves a lot of things for it to be nothing. So I think instead of equaling it to 60, I'm gonna say if it's just not 120, it's off. Or do I even need that? You know what? I might be making this redundant myself. I may not even need an else if. If it's just not 120, it's off. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see if I even need it, because I may not need, I might just need the one check. Like, if it's checking, and it's set to that, if it's not set to that, actually, you know what? No, I do have to have it set to something, because once it's set to true, I need it to unset itself back to false, because it'll set it to true, but if it gets changed to 60 later, it might just leave it. This just triggers it to first be turned on. It won't automatically turn off. Else if, so I do need to do if it's not set. Okay. So, I should be able to do if it's, this should be not equal to. I should just be able to do that. And that way, no, if it's just not 120, it'll always be false. But if it's set to 120, it'll be true. Now, I know how to test this, because I have this here. Now, let it reload, it'll recompile. Should recompile. Toggle script, did you save? You don't act like you saved. Why do I have multiple instances of my script now open? Hold on, save. Close. What you doing, buddy? What do you mean reference script on this behavior is missing? What script? The reference script unknown on this behavior is missing. What? Your two scripts are right here, baby. Your show object script and your dialogue manager script, they're right here. What do you want from me? Is there a script that I'm referencing in here that's not here? No, this one doesn't reference anything but itself. This doesn't reference anyone. Show object script. Do you reference someone that's missing? No. don't. Also, I removed all of this. I don't even need this. I don't know why I left this on there. Yeah, I don't. Just clean that up a little bit. Yeah, don't know what you're doing. Huh. Well. Okay, now it's recompiling the script. It might have just been a little stuck on something. It still says that. I'm just gonna erase it for now. Okay, let's see what happens. I want to see on that toggle if it automatically updates now while we're going. Okay, let's turn our little light on. Yeah, I still don't know what it says the reference script is missing. Okay, so toggle. Why is it not showing that? What are you doing, computer? Why is this empty? What? Hold on. It's acting like I now have 2 toggle scripts. Hee-hoo! Is this toggle script different than this toggle script? Where is this? Where is this toggle script? I'm so confused. Scripts. Toggle script. Why is this empty? Recent files. What other... Y'all saw me write that. I'm not going crazy, right? What the... Where did it go? What? Apparently I'm just going insane and it didn't ever save the script. I do not know what's going on. That was so weird. Okay, well... Let's do it again then. If... Transform... Euler angles x is equal to 120. Oh, I gotta make my boolean. Alright, public bool. I don't remember what it was. Was it flipped on? Okay. Then flipped on equals true. Else if transform. Hey, I swear I can type. Transform dot Euler angles. Why did it not enter? Why did it space down? Euler angles. Euler. X does not equal 120. Then set flipped on to be false. Save. Save that time. Save. Okay, I see it over here now. I see it over here. So let's look at the toggle. Does it have... Thank you, it has the bool. That's what I was looking for. Earlier it wasn't loading. Okay. I don't know what it was doing earlier. It just wanted me to type it again to make sure I really learned it, apparently. Okay. Hee-dee-hee-dee-hoo. Hello, little light switch. It shows that it is not flipped on, so that's good. So what I'm gonna do is click out. Click out! I wanna touch things! I wanna touch things. There we go. Alright, so now... Of course, I can't see my light switch. Why is it... Alright, so it's perfectly not showing that it's not on. Why is this not working? At 120, it should be... I see that it's keeping it off on any of the others. And when I try to click it, it won't unclick it. But when it's at 120... Okay. Clearly we have some work that needs to be done on this script because it's not functioning as expected. But I'm not certain. That seems pretty simple. I wonder if something else comes to play here with these Euler angles. Okay, I'm doing a little check. Let's see. transform position. It may not be getting the information right. Oh, do I need rotation in front of it? Let's see, I'm reading on what someone else said. I see where some people are using the transform rotation, like I was trying to use earlier. Wait a minute, I think the issue is the Quaternon has a negative 1-to-1 range. So, because the Euler angles are Quaternons, it's not using the same type of angle or setting of rotation that the transition is, I think. I think that's part of my issue. Let me look at this, let's see. So we've got I'm looking at the subparts for transforms now to see if I might have had a better idea to start with. Because, let's see. Alright, set position and rotation. I don't want to set it, I just want to get it. Okay, so the rotation as Euler angles in degrees. Okay, so I want to learn more about that. Alrighty, so transform Euler angles represents rotation in world space. When viewing the rotation of a game object in the inspector, you'll see different angle values from those stored in this property. It's because the inspector displays local rotation, and for more information, see local Euler angles. Oh, okay. This might be okay. So if I tried local, I wonder if that will do it. It doesn't like that. It doesn't know what local is. Let me see what this is. Okay. I just must have spelled it wrong. Okay. Let's try this. That was it. It was so Euler angles, when you don't use local, it looks in world space. And my world space rotation, it would not have been 120. I don't know what it is, because this is my local transform. You have to have a really big brain sometimes to understand what this is going on about. Okay, so I'm going to see now if with it looking at the local position instead of the world position. No, it still says it's not toggled on. Why? It doesn't like any of this. I was really hoping that would be it. Okay. So that didn't work. I was really hoping that would be it. Alrighty. Okay. So rotation as an Euler angle in degrees relative to the parent transforms rotation. Okay, Euler angles can represent a three-dimensional rotation by performing 3 separate rotations around it. Yes, that's how rotation works. That's great. When using it to set rotation, it's important to understand that although you're providing X, Y, and Z rotation values, those values are not stored in the rotation. Instead, X, Y, and Z values are converted to the quaternion's internal format. So, when you read the Euler angles property, Unity converts the internal representation of the rotation to Euler angles, because there's more than one way to represent any given rotation using these. The values you read back out may be quite different from the values you assigned. Interesting. This can cause confusion if you're trying to increase the values to produce an animation. Yes, okay, so to avoid this kind of problems, the recommended way to work with rotations is to avoid relying on consistent results. Well, I kind of need to. When to attempt to gradually, well, I'm not trying to see. I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to animate it. I'm just trying to do a check. So let's try that instead. So, see if we try to look up if you're just trying to check an object's rotation. Because that's what I want to get. Okay, I wonder... Someone else did say using the transform rotation. But I don't think... I'm pretty sure that's not going to do what we want. We can try it though. We haven't tried that combination yet. So, the local did not work. Okay, so... Because that might have been another thing, it might have been checking the position, not the rotation. Even though I would have thought that the Euler angles only applied to rotation. Maybe it can also be position as well. Not certain. So let's see. Nope. Essentially, if that flipped on, if this suddenly toggles on because it's set to the x-axis, I know we've got it right. If it doesn't, then it's not gonna work. Okay. So yeah, that other person's suggestion does not work. So someone said if you check if the object dot transform. Wait a minute. Do I have to say game object in front of this? Do you think? Because to refer to the one I'm on right now. Game object. Have I been a stupid head this whole time? I'm surprised it didn't give me an error. Wait. Am I a dumb head? Has it not known where to look because I didn't tell it to look at the actual object it's attached to? I mean, that would have thought it would have thrown an error. I don't know, I might just be a dumb head. Let's see, a couple of these might have worked if I told it what to look at. And I just assumed, because it wasn't throwing errors, that it knew what we were looking at. Okay, it did not like that still. Okay. Ooh, you know what? Let's add a debug line to the code. Let's add to this debug so we know what kind of outputs we're getting. Debug log. Debug. Let's get... just to see what this is. Let's put that in here and see what it comes back to. That should read whatever this value is so I know what it's looking at. And it'll read it to the log. Then I can try to deduce at least what number it's looking at. Okay, so console. 60. What's 60? What? Okay. So is it half? Is it half? Oh wait, I should have just left that on to see what it does. Okay, let me clear this out. I still don't know what reference script it's looking for that it can't find. Because I haven't gotten rid of any scripts. Stupid. Okay. Alright, so if I increase this, it went down. Yeah, what if I put it at 100? Now we're reading 80. Oh, the number is completely different. Oh, the number is completely different. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, so these are offset and negative each other, which would think be no offset change. So, essentially... Huh. So if I put the toggle, at least it's reading the actual item. We just don't know what number to put here, essentially. If I put 60 in there, it goes to 5.9. I mean, now that I know what it's looking for, I guess I could just put that number in there. I would love to know why. Why is that number? But if I have to, I could put that in the log. I just like for it to look to that. Like if I put on my toggle script, instead of 120, I don't know why it's 60, but if I put 60 in there instead, for whatever reason, sometimes I don't always have all the answers, but if I can make it work, I'll make it work. Now, why it says it's 60, now I know that they said that it's a conversion, and that the number is not exact, so clearly there's some sort of mathematical formula going on in the background. Does this say flipped on? It's all I need. I just... No. But it says it's 60. So why is it not flipped on if it's 60? I set you to 0. And then I put you back to 60. Put you at 120. Wait, what? Now 120 makes it 12? Pardon? Oh, well, no, that was just the most recent one. This is the one that's being added to. Yeah, it's back to 60, but it's not saying flipped on. Interesting. It's not a good interesting, it's a confusing interesting. Huh. Let's try this local thing again. In fact, I'm just gonna print out a couple different things. Oh, that's right, I can't do local. Can I do this? Oh wait, hold on, that's not it. It has to have the E in it. Oh, well. Okay, there we go. So let's try... I don't know why I got rid of the other one. Rotation. Why can I not type? Okay, I want to get a readout on what both of these are, and I'm going to try another method. Let's just see if we just do rotation and X. I don't know what that's going to do. I would just love to see these three numbers. And also comment this part out, because until I get this doing what I want it to do, I don't want to worry about it. So, you comment that out. So it's quit doing those checks, save a little CPU power. And let's try this again. And I just want to see what those three numbers are. Running back end, thank you. Please run your back end and your front end and all the ends. Okay, let's see what these three locations are, and see if any of them are 120. No! 60, 60, and 0.6860254. What is going on? So essentially, this is beyond weird to me. So these two are both getting 60. The local rotation and just normal rotation of this object in Euler angles are 60. And for some reason, the object transform rotation of this object is 0.868. Wait a minute. Isn't that... That's the same number that the base is. Wait, no, that's 8, 9. Oh, never mind. It was close, but those are 6s. These are 9s. Still very weird to my brain. Why? And then what is this? The switch itself has no rotation. Yeah, essentially it should be zeroed out. Because this has a negative, but then this one has the same positive, which means this should be back at 0, and the rotation of 120 is its rotation. Oh, this is so weird. And this is also world space. That explains why these two numbers are the same. I don't have this nested under anything else, so the world space and local are the same. Why there are 60, I don't know. And also why this number is that, I do not know. Alrighty, let's look at someone else. There's also math f dot delta angle that tells you the angular distance between two Euler axes, not the axis powers, axes. Okay, that's a whole thing. I feel like that's just too much for my little brainy point at this point, and maybe we should just, like, I'll figure this out later. This is both the fun and the horror of game design, is doing this stuff. Okay, we're just gonna let that be, because my little brainy part's hurt now. Yeah, I think that it might be easier to do this another way. I'll either return to this later when I'm not on stream, and can sit here and just pour over it for like 5 hours. But my brain hurts now, and I don't know why it's 60. That's a thing. So, this script, I am going to just comment out the whole thing, but keep it, but I don't want to just throw in all of this, constantly trying to update and stuff while I'm doing other things. So, that's too much for my poor little CPU. Oh, look, the spinning beach ball of death. Yeah, it's gotta think about it because I made changes. Okay, so, light switches will be right at another point. The other thing I have been doing is trying to set messages for, so I have a pop-up on the screen that's gonna, like, have dialogue, for, like, if you try a door and it's locked, things like that. So that's the other thing I was working on earlier, was getting those set up. So I have a dialogue manager somewhere. It's under my UI canvas. Yeah, my dialogue box. Here's the dialogue manager. And it sure would be nice to know what script is missing. Because I don't even...
Titan! Thank you for the Titan, I appreciate it, Titan.
So... these are the things I've been doing right now. Hopefully these sound good. Feedback, I don't know. Does it matter literally what it says? But I have it where it says there's no power. Like if you go and like when you're trying to turn on the computer screen or the lights before you've activated the power box, it'll say there's no power, there must be a breaker box somewhere. And that'll pop up for 5 seconds. I figured that wasn't too long or too short. And then if something's locked, it'll say it's locked, I need to find a way to open this. Those seem like really standard messages. I don't know, maybe it sounds too standard, but it works. So I have these that it should call these, so I can reference these from another script for these options. So, for example, I have 2 locked doors. Which... where do I have my door scripts? I have too many... door controller, here we go. I'm gonna do it from this script because all my doors use the same script. So if input If door is locked, false. Here it is. It will go and it'll toggle the door. I can get rid of my debugging. You can fine-tune timing and dialogue content later on. Yeah. You're still building very basic functions right now. Yeah, I feel like it's okay for now. I just want it to be built in, and once I get the core functionality, we'll tweak it and make it interesting and pretty later on. I just want to have something pop up. So if the door is not locked, it opens it. If the door is locked, right now I just have it saying it's locked to my debug log because I didn't have the function, but now I have a function and I have a dialogue script. So now I can reference this puppy, which my brain has the attention span of a goldfish, so I have to have it on screen to know. So let me go up here to add another game object. So we're going to have our public game object, the dialogue manager. That's not manager. And then what we'll do down here is to dialogue manager get component and go get our script. So it's the dialogue manager script, and then we're gonna call the function locked. So that should, I'm gonna hide these for now. This is how I was doing it to make sure the door was the correct door being selected. Okay, so that should now, if the door is locked, it should now pop up this message. It should call this void, or this, this void, but this method, and it will say this. So, fingers crossed, hopefully this will work. Let's go get our locked door. I have 2 doors that are locked in the game. There will be more, or at least other components, but I really have just 2 main locked doors. I don't know why you went up in the sky. I didn't tell you to go up in the sky. Okay.
Flashlight.
And I have a few more rooms. We might build another room in a second. Alright, this door is not the locked door. This door is locked. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, I didn't assign the door manager. Oh, I'm such a smart person. Okay, door. I need to do this on the ones that are actually... I guess I need to set this for all of them. Are these all my doors? I thought I had a folder for my doors. Sus. I had a folder of doors. This is weird, because this is not where my doors are anymore. Well, these are my only 2 locked doors. We'll see. I don't know if I need to have the, it assigned to all of them or not. Let's see. Can I actually assign it here? Of course I can't. Oh wait, no, hold on. Default references will only be applied in edit mode. Aww. Okay, fine. Okay, director office door. Well, that's the decor. Why is this outside of its folder? Why is any of this outside of its folder? You should be in the other room. Oh, that's so weird. Look, I'm going insane. Am I just missing something very obvious? I had a folder. Okay. I feel like I'm just going cuckoo. We have first person, starting room. Okay. Director office. Where are my doors? I feel like a crazy person. Room, hallway? Are these hanging in the hallway? Okay, so this one's just... Yes, they're hanging out. Why are these all in the hallway? Doors. I'm making a component right now. I'm not dealing with this. Okay. Doors. I'm not gonna go hunt for you all again, children. Okay, I don't know why you were over there. You going in here. You going into timeout. All my doors. All my doors are going to the doors folder. Coding brings out your craziest tendencies. Ah, for goodness, it does. I don't know why. Why were they there? Why were they there? They have their own folder now. Dear God. So that needs to go up in the starting room. Everything's a hot mess, and I don't like it. Everyone needs to be little categories. It does bring out the craziest tendencies. Oh. Okay, doors now have their own spot. Stupid doors. Okay. Now I can just go assign on the script. I don't know if I have to do it for all of them, but just in case, I need to have the, dialogue manager, which should be on the UI canvas. I sure hope so. Okay, let's check it real fast before I do this. Yep, dialogue manager. Okay, I'm just... Whew, I do not trust my little brainy parts anymore. Okay. And some of these the doors have to be in holders because the world transformation was messing up my animations. And I did not want to make custom animations for every stupid door. So I just made a holder, and I'm arranging the holder to be the direction it needs to be, because the door has to rotate a certain number of degrees, and it was getting messed up. So, okay. Alright, Dialogue Manager. I'm getting it to all of you, even though you're not all locked in. But you all get it, so that way it doesn't throw an issue later. Alright, here's the director door. And then this door. Even though you're not locked, you get it. And you're not locked, but you get it. Okay, everybody. You should all know where to look now. Okay. Let's try this again. That's the number one thing. I'll make something and give it a function, and then tell it to go look at a certain game object, and then I'll just be like, hooty hoo, and then I forget to ever tell it what game object to look at, and it's like, I can't do this, because I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Okay. Alright, now... It's locked! I need to find a way to open this! Wait. Oh, the numbers work! Aww. Tell me no. I want to hear that sound. I know this code will be changed, but... Oh, cute! They added the sound effects in there. Yay! And now it will not say that it's locked. Oh, glorious day. I have to build... This is literally just going to have a trapdoor in it to go to the secret place. The sheepies are back, y'all. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, that is not going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 when we get to it. But right now, they're all set to 1, 2, 3, 4 for me. Alright, now we're going to go in the maintenance room, which is not done. It's locked. I need to find a way to open this. Okay, no, that works. I think that time period, it works. It's locked. I need to find a way to open this. Also, y'all, it took me forever to figure out. There are cameras that are actually giving live feeds to this. You just can't see them great on purpose. And then once we get lights working, you'll actually be able to see it better. But I also need to turn off these computers and have them... Okay, so, also the other thing I need to do, while I'm thinking about it, where is that starting room? I need to apply all these changes to overrides. Toggle script, apply as an override. I want them all to have that script, and then I also want, even though it doesn't do anything yet, let's see, what is the transform? Yeah, apply that as an override as well. That'll keep them all the same thing. And I need to change this to the interactables. So I have some, yep, change children. I have a whole layer of the game that I'm using, the raycast, and that's how I determine if it's something you can interact with or not, and that's why the little dot on the screen will turn red when you look at those items. So if the raycast touches anything on the interactables layer, it knows you can do something with it. And then I have an interactable arraycaster controller, which determines, because I wanted to use one interact button, I didn't want to use different ones for things. So, like, for example, y'all have seen me opening doors and pushing buttons on things. I'm using the E button for all interactions, except for the flashlight is F. But, I want, like, these, like, you don't see anything that I need to add to the interactables, because right now it doesn't do anything. But none of this is interactable. But say if you want to read this letter, see it turns red, and then E toggles that to be able to interact with it. Same thing with the doors, but it has different actions. Like this, we picked it up to look at it. Oh, that's like glowing in the dark. I need to change that. I don't want that to glow in the dark. Like that, you can pick it up and look at it, which is the same button to open like the doors. They're all E. See, red, interactable. But it triggers an animation. So I have a whole script that handles, it looks to see what the item is, and depending on how I have it tagged, see there's a security camera, which has a real camera on it. If you were in the other room, you'd be able to see me jumping up and down with my flashlight right now. Or crouched down, crawling around like a little creep.
Why are you sideways? Why are you like that? I don't think I'll put you like that. Alright, bye. Give me some hand sanitizer.
Scoot, 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 scoot. I should make this interactable where all it does is go scoot, 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 and the little top comes down, and you can get you some hand sanitizer. I want to interact with the hand sanitizer. Okay, I need to change the color on those, because that's going to bother me. Because that should not glow in the dark. It's stupid. So let me fix that real quick before I do anything else. Okay, to be able to tell if it's glowing, sometimes what I do is I just turn on. Oh, that's right, all my lights wrong. Why does that look like it's glowing? That's weird. Okay. Oh, it's because it was just selected. That's fine. Alright, so what do we've got for our material? What is this shader doing? Oh, it's got really high smoothness. Well, there's your problem. Where's the inclusion map? Oh, that lets us see that. That should be fine. I don't know why. Is the bottle glowing, or it was just that? Let me look at the other ones. Okay, so let me look at the assets. My prefabs folder where I keep all my guys. That is in a package I got called Sanitizer Stand Low Poly. Let's look at our, will it be under textures? Nope. Bottles maybe? Where did they put the materials? Materials! Okay, everyone needs to have, like, no smoothness, because that's what makes you glow in the dark, because it makes the light reflect off. Oh yeah, no wonder that's gonna like glow in the dark. Yeah, I don't want any of these to be smooth. Not with the game being as it is. If you had a normally lit game, I would be fine with it. I don't know why there's road and pavement, but there's not anymore. Okay. So there's that. That should make those no longer glow in the dark. Now I want to see if the bottle does not have different parts. It's all one piece, man. Oh, no, I don't want to try to open it. I was just trying to see what it was in the program. Okay, so it's not separate pieces. Yeah, it's all one model. Aw, well, I might be able to 3D make myself something where I can make the top and it could give you a little hand sanitizer just for gits and shiggles. But, right now, that would be a whole thing. But at least it's not glowing in the dark anymore, so that's good. So got that fixed. And the message on the locked doors is working. Let me also change on the prefabs. I want all of my light switches. In case I use different ones, I want to just change all the prefabs. Can I do this when I click to all of them? Will it let me bulk edit? The layer, yeah. Well, let me to interactables. Yes, change shelter. Okay, they should all be... Oh, nice. Okay, perfect. That way, no matter if I go and use a different one later, I don't have to remember. I can make it interactable again. So now, that should also apply to the one in my scene. Which... I'm ignoring all the errors. Okay, let's check. Why are you still glowing? The bottle is no longer glowing, but the stand is still glowing. So there's something in the stand is made out of. Why is that not showing that it's interactable? It should. Also need to add sound effects for all these things. Sound is usually one of the last things I do. Alright, let's go figure out why is the toggle switch? So this is in the interactables layer. Yes, change children. Alright, all pieces of you are now... Oh, you know what? It doesn't have any colliders. Does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I need to add a collider to this. Let's just add a box collider. Let me edit it. Yeah, that's gonna be way too big. Let's try a 0.1. Oh, also let me center this up. Where are you going? That's not where I wanted you to be. Why are you over there? Why did you go over there? Oh, it moved the entire item. Hold on, just give me. Okay, there we go. Just my angle made it look. I see. My angle made it look like it was doing weird things. Perfect. Okay, now we're more on square. Okay, edit collider. I'm just gonna do 0.1 for all of them. And then once we have it tiny, I can actually get a close and move it. Okie dokie.
Hi, how you doing, my friend? Just gonna get all up in your business, so I can fix your little toggle box, okay? Alright, let's fix your collider.
Okay. Why are you over here? Why is this a thing? Why are you like this? This is what I was confused about. It's centered in a weird way. Why are you like this? Okay, can I drag you? No, I can't. It didn't like that. Alright, get over here again. Oh, this is where I need to change the center. Okay. Maybe that fixed it? No, that didn't. Alright, well, whatever. There's a will, there's a way, and my name's Will. So, alright, so let's do 0.1. It seems to be good. Okay, that seems to be centered that way. Let's make this a little bit higher. I want it to be slightly larger than it, so you don't have to look like exactly on it. Now, Z needs to be a whole lot smaller. I have to look from the side to see what Z's doing. That should be fine. That way you're looking at it. Wait, why did that make... What? That moved the other axes? Why did it move the other axes? It should not have. That's weird. Why did that change? Huh. Okay. Well, let me see... I don't know why changing the X made that bigger. That doesn't make any sense, but I'm gonna see now that it has a collider on it. I should be able to see it in the interactables. Because what it's doing is it's looking for a collider. And if the collider isn't there, it won't know. Yep, there it is. Okay, now we know it's there. Doop, doop. Yeah, that works pretty well. And you can, yeah, that works. Doop, 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 doop. Alright, not like it does anything right now. But the functionality is now there, which means I would just have to add one of those boxes also to the other ones if I use any others. But for now, let me go ahead and apply this, the overrides. I'm going to say, apply all. So that way my prefab has all these settings. Alright, so that should be good now. That should be up, back up to where it was. Okay then. So, what all, have I accomplished anything? I need to still figure out why this is glowing. Why is this glowing? This is weird. Let me look at the game. Oh, I can't see it from here. Okay, I need to figure out why. Why are you glowing? What is wrong with you? Why are you like this? Material 18. Material 18. What are you doing? Are you surface inputs? Detail inputs? I was looking to see if it has an emission. No, it does not have emission. Because that makes it glow. The smoothness is turned down. It's not metallic. So why is it glowing? What is this occlusion map? That should not make it glow though. Specular highlights? Material reflects the shine from direct lighting. Well, let's turn that off. Maybe. Oh, it didn't like that. Okay, turn that off. And then environment reflection will enable the material samples reflections from the nearest reflection. You don't need to be reflective. That's just extra work on the graphics card. You're not that shiny. Oh, that might have gotten rid of all... I don't know. Let's see if we can actually see it now. It might be too dark. We might have to have some reflection. Essentially, it should be dark unless my flashlight is on it, but it might have completely just blacked it out. I don't know. Yeah, that completely blacked it out. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so clearly the way that's set up doesn't have a white background. That's weird. Alright, so apparently I need to have... Let me turn the environment reflection. Ah, but now it's glowing in the dark again. Alright, so if I have highlights on... Let's see what happens with highlights. What is going on? I turned my flashlight on. Okay, that's a little weird. So, when I have highlights on, but no reflection, it does not glow in the dark. Now, the pictures are not nearly as visible, which I may or may not be able to actually fix that. Let me get down here. It's fine. That's actually okay. It's not great, but I think that will fix it for now. So, I'll leave on the highlights, but turn off reflection. So that way it just doesn't glow in the dark. Like some of my other things that I haven't been able to fix yet. But you know, it is. I feel like the top of the bottle is, I'm bright green! I'm bright green! Okay, let's go see what... Oh, that's part of the material. I can't actually even change that, I don't think. I can turn off the reflection. Oh, there we go. So some of this is going to be this reflection. Which it looks like just taking that off. Oh, it's got to think about it. I made too many changes at once. Yeah, I'm just going to turn off the reflection for these. I think that one was actually okay, because that one wasn't glowing. Glass. I guess the glass is fine. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Maybe it won't glow green anymore. I want it visible when light hits it, but essentially pitch black otherwise. That looks fine. And it's no longer glowing green. Excellent. Let's go look at the ones in the office. Also, you can run if you hold in the shift. I don't have a reason for why right now, but you can. Alright, let's shut the little door. Oh, perfect. That's just black, so you can't see it.
Run.
Excellent. Run! But yeah, we have a stamina bar and everything, which is not pretty. Right now we don't have a reason to run. Also, I need to fix this, because this glows. Let me fix this item. Let's go over and find it. But anyway, yay, fix that. So we're getting some things taken care of. Alright, let's go through the walls. Oh god, I'm in the abyss. Where am I? I thought I was in the other office room. Oh, I am. Okay. Hello, noted book. You are glowing. Alright, what's your shader doing? Why is it doing it? Oh, that's why. It's metallic and smooth. You need neither of those. You're literally a notebook. You don't need to be smooth. Okay, cool. Excellent. Alright, got that fixed. Do-do-do-do. Okay, where is my light controller? Because I want to... my light manager. I want to turn all the lights off. On start. Start. Wait, all lights... Oh, they already are off. That's stupid. I was talking about during the editing. Okay, okay, power unlocked, maintenance lights on. I want to turn them off right now. I want an easy way to just be able to switch them on and off. But I do not have an easy way to do that just from a debug setting when I'm in the editing mode. That's also another way that helps me tell if something's just glowing in the dark or not. Okay. Anywho, that side of the room is just oddly dark. What is going on over here? That's weird. That's really weird. It's like there's just no light on this side. Can you not have light? Why are you not lit? Why is the back of this not lit? It's just so weird. It feels like the lights, like the back of the... I guess it's fine when I'm in the room. Just why is the wall so dark? Hold on, I want to see if that's normal. When I have my flashlight on, I think it looks fine. Let's go check. Dun 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 dun. Why is the hallway? Okay, so the hallway looks fine. Yeah, no, I can see it with this on. It looks fine with my flashlight. I wonder what happens if I turn the main lights on. Okay, let me go to my light manager. And we're gonna turn the lights on in this room. Oh wait, no, that's not a signal to do it. Bleh. That just indicates if they are on. Man! Okay, I'm gonna have to rework the way my lights work some, so I can easily turn them on and off. This is weird. Anyway, yeah, it works though. It takes the I don't know why it looks dark from here. That's real weird in the game mode, but... Well, okay, I'm just gonna pretend that's fine. We're just not gonna look at that anymore. Look at that, wow, we're out here. And look, you can actually see the roof now, wow. Okay. So that's fine. I do want to put more little things out. Let's decorate. Let us decorate some, because... well, that was weird, whatever my mouse decided to do right there. Why do we keep going to the roof? I told you, this mouse is weird to me. Alright, let's decorate some, because... These rooms need a little bit more going on. And I got some stuff for that. So I got some more assets. Like I got the light switches. Got the light switches. That's fine. Let's see, what else did I get? And then we got the hand sanitizer. So that's good. And now the other things I got was PPE. I do not need this. Delete. Yes. Alrighty. Let's see if these all seem to... Oh, good. It looks like the materials when I converted everything earlier. It worked. That's creepy. That's just a creepy hand. Right there. That's just a... Hello. 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 Alrighty then. I don't need hands. I do want to put things like... I'm going to put a face shield out here like someone was wearing it. Let's see. I need to be able to arrange these around a little better. Does this have gravity or anything on it? No, it doesn't. But is it laying on the ground? That's what matters. It's laying on the table. No, it's not. Oops. Yes, if it's laying on the table, that's okay. No, it's floating. Just sit on the table. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so I'm gonna have that. Nothing other sit square because I didn't set it down. Now we need box gloves. I want those on the little shelf. But I'm certain that's just floating out in the abyss. Actually, don't they usually put these like on the wall by like where you come in or something? Yeah, I'm gonna put them over there. I'm gonna attach you to the wall. So hold on. Weep. Come over here. Da 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 da. No, don't highlight. Just climb over here. Excellent, thank you. Box gloves on the wall. I don't really know where it should be, but that seems okay. We'll just rotate it. Yeah, sure. 90 degrees on the z-axis. That'll be fine. And then make sure you're up against the wall. I feel like this needs to be scaled up a little bit. Nope, not in the wall. Just kiss it. Okay. Those feel tiny. Let's increase it by like 1.5. Yeah, it looks about like how big those boxes are. That seems good. I'm going to apply this to the prefab as well, so the next one I have ready to go. Yeah. So we have the gloves. I'm going to put some masks on the front. We have the face shield here. But we could probably just lay one on something. I'm going to put one in this chair over here. That seems like an interesting thing to have. Or in the floor. It could be trash. They didn't sweep before they left. Let's see. Where's one that's been folded? Here's a folded one. Let me put it over here. Hello! That's not the right direction. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna rotate it some. Make it a little bigger. That works. Apply this to the prefab. So the next one will be laying down and larger as well. Okay. Just try to give some random stuff around so it feels a little more realistic. Okay, so there's that. Put some gloves over here by like someone took some off or had some queued up by the face mask. I see glove flat, glove crumpled? What's the difference between these two crumples? Oh, they're just crumpled two different directions. Well, that's nice. I could put 2 crumples. A crumple here, and a crumple there. Excellent. We just need to bring them up off the ground a little bit. Wrong direction. Okay, and then probably gonna have to scale those as well. Yeah, I think so. We'll walk in person and see how big these look, because these might look huge. That's not what we want. Okay. I'm gonna scooch this one over a little bit. It's like too far on its friend. Okay, and also, I don't know what these materials look like. We better check those. Okay, black plastic. I don't know if the black plastic is supposed to be... I'm bringing that down. Black rubber? It's probably parts of that, but clear plastic. Yeah, I definitely don't want... the thing is, I want it shiny, but I also don't want it to be glowing in the dark. Latex do not need to be shiny. Mask, you do not need to be shiny. Okay, let's see what this looks like onto the camera. Do do do. Do 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 do, hoppity hoppity, don't hit your head on the ceiling. Alright, that seems a little high, so I might bring that down a little bit. Are we just short? Did I make a short person? I feel like maybe I'm just short now. I feel really short coming in here.
I am a small child. I am a child.
Yeah, I think I might move up the camera. The more I build, the more I'm like, bruh, I'm kind of short. Like, the scale looks fine. The scale of these things looks fine. I just feel like I'm too short to be in here. I feel like a child. I don't know. Like, here I don't feel so bad. Maybe I scaled things better out here. Maybe I scaled things better and just in the rooms, everything is just too big. Let me see. Let me go over to my first-person controller. Because there's a joint that controls where the neck is, and it's at 75% of the height. I wonder if I change that to, like, 90% how I would feel. If I would feel not quite as short. Uppies, yeah. Give me the uppies! Uppies! Too small! Too small, need to be uppies. Okay, that doesn't look bad out here. This looks fine. That's like at waist height now. Okay, this is okay. Alright, that's not like way above my head. It's like within reaching range. I actually see on top of the counter a little bit. This counter also might just be too tall. Some of these objects I'm having to rescale a lot, and I'm wondering if I need to rescale this cabinet. The bed seems tall, but all those stupid hospital tables like really tall. I think that these counters are the issue at this point. I do like this better height. This is a better height, but this counter also feels too tall. And I've already scaled it down some, so clearly this prefab is just bigger. So I'm going to scale it down to, I don't know, maybe half. Oh, no, that was way too small. 6 seems good. I don't know where all the stuff went that was on it. I'm gonna have to rearrange everything. That way. Chair, you're in the way of what I'm trying to do. Thank you. Right, I don't want it like touching the wall, because in real life almost nothing is flat against the wall when it comes to furniture. Okay. Okay, those are now floating. Yeah, those are floating. So let's just lower you down some. Okay. You are just all sorts of the wrong place now. Yeah, let's get ya. You on the shelf? I think you're on the shelf now. Yeah, you're on the shelf. Oh, well, that's not what I want to do. I just want to drag it in some. Just fits on their shelf. Okay. On our new tiny shelf. Okay, now you need to come down to a shelf level. Honestly, do I even need this? I don't have anything to really put on it. Why just delete it? I was trying to fill out the room some, but if it's just going to be empty, like, why? Water bottle, why can I not select you? Wherefore out thou water bottle. There you go. Problem is I have like a little dome in this. So I have to look at the mesh to actually see if the water bottle ends. I think that's where the water bottle ends. Alright, now you guys need a scooch. You find over there. These guys go here next to it. Cool. Alright, I think that'll be better. That seems a more realistic height compared to what I was over there. But now I do need to change that in the other room. So, close the hallway. Floor, walls, decor. All these are part of room 1 decor. So in you go. We'll go over to 2. Let's see, where's the decor? Alright, you're on the ground, you're fine. Okay. So, we're gonna get rid of this shelf as well. I think, unless I had more props, which I don't have, I mean, if I was gonna fill up the rooms and had lots of other things, sure, but for right now, we're just gonna leave that be. We're gonna shrink this to match. Sort it down to 0.6. And then arrange it. Okay, cool. I think that's fine. And in you go. That looks fine. Then you can just go in here. And then I think it's fine where it was, actually. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then I will put... Oh, I need to get my box of gloves. Get some gloves. Gloves. Gloves on the wall. That's the wrong direction. There we go. Okay. Where is the wall? What is... Why is the wall doing this to me? Okay. Wait, hold on. What? Okay, why... I do not know what is going on with my camera. I'll just do this. You already touching the wall? No. No. I want to see the wall. There we go. I want to see the wall gap. Just so it's just touching. Perfect. What? Oh, I went in the hallway. Hello. And then... Oh, heavens to Bitsy, you left your gloves behind. Okay. I don't know how high I put the other one, but the light switch is probably going to go here. And I don't want to interrupt the light switch, so that seems fine. I need to make some posters in these rooms. You know how, like, all doctors' offices and stuff have, like, advertisements and posters? I need to add some posters. In fact, I actually have some I could put in here. Let's go look at my prefabs that I made. So I have some assets that I made, because I'm making all the graphics for this. So I have some signs and some posters. So we could put... Oh, dear God, that's huge. Where's the poster? Here it is, poster 3? Let's see. Yeah, stop the spread, wash your hands. So we'll put that one in here. This little sign on the wall. And then, let's see, where's the other one? We'll do... Why are those the same? Poster 3 is not supposed to have this material on it. Confuzzled. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. This is supposed to be poster 4. Yeah, poster 3... Let me fix that real quick. Materials. Yeah, poster 4. Poster 3 is supposed to be on poster 3. Perfect. There we go. There's a safe. Stay home. Social distance. Mask up. There we go. I was confused because, like, wait, 1, 2, and 3 are all supposed to be different variants. They have different, like, smudges and stuff on them. And poster 4 is the one that says wash up. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. Cool. I'll just put it here, I guess. Sure, that works. And there's going to be a light switch here, which honestly I can go ahead and put the light switch in. We'll get the programming part later. While we're decorating the room, we might as well. Alright, so let's go look in the prefabs and go to our light switches. Make sure I have the decor all set up. So room 2, floor, furniture. So we put our box of gloves. And we put 2 posters in here. So let's add that to our decor. Excellent. Alrighty. Alrighty, switches, prefabs. Which one was my favorite? Which one has the, it's like, it's gonna be the one with the box collider. Alright, we're gonna put you right about here, I think. I don't know what side is in and what side is out. Okay, apparently we need a positive 90 degrees on this one. Excellent. Now, are you already on the wall? You almost look like you're on the wall. Oh, no, not quite. Perfect. And then we'll just move you a little over that way. That seems good. Like a good space, I think, where someone will put that. And come in the room and flip on the light. Cool. Alrighty. And what I'm going to do is literally just copy and paste you and put you in the other room. So, here we go. Yay, we made it! And let's switch you the other direction. Should be negative 90? Excellent. Alrighty, let's get you up against the wall. Oops. Because these rooms are supposed to be kind of mirror images of each other. I designed them, which makes it a lot easier when I'm trying to do the programming and stuff. And trying to move things around. Okay, awesome. Okay, that says off. I was gonna say, I thought it was in the on position, but no, it's in the off position. Actually, it clears that they're not actually completely the same because it would be in a different spot, I think. Or it might just be because that sanitizer's not in the same spot. That's okay. I just don't want it to be like interfering with that. But the layer, yep, it's interactables. Perfect. Excellent. Sounds good. All right, so we have our light switch. We have some more things placed around here. Oh, we need to add some more things around that side. We added the posters, which I can add my 4th poster in here. It took my second brain. My brain just completely forgot where I put them. I was like, where is my stuff? But it's in the graphics folder. Alright, we're gonna put poster 2 in here, I think. We'll do poster 2, which I think this one requires because it's facing the other direction. -90. Perfect. And then it also will get a 4. Excellent. Okay. Now, I'm not lining them up perfectly because in real life, when people put posters on the wall, they don't always have them lined up, and it drives me crazy. So, there we go. We're gonna drive someone else crazy with things not quite being lined up. I feel like that side needs some art. We'll probably use some of my art. I have a lot of art in here that I made. We have a lot of, let's see, not door signs or logos. There's motivational posters, okay? So this is going to be part of what makes this game a horror game. This is going to go into the lore and the story parts. Are these guys right here? A lot of these story ones. Have I not put any of the used ones yet? I need to. Which ones I've already put up. But essentially, it's motivational posters that are going to kind of show the theme of what was going on with some of these people, and it devolves as you go through. And of course, there's going to be other things you uncover as you go along, and notes and stuff you'll read. I'm going to have some, like, little things to figure out in the game. You know, there has to be some strong game mechanics. You can't just roam around and look at stuff. I mean, you can, but I know that that is not for a good game make, so I'm trying to get all the pretty and the fun stuff done first, then make sure I also have, like, solid game mechanics in there as well. And I want it to be more than just, oh, figure out how to turn on the lights, or figure out how to unlock the doors. Those are just tiny little components of it, but I want to have, like, some puzzles and some actual things you have to figure out. So, to get into the next spaces, like in these rooms are going to be unlocked, so you can start in here and get clues from these 2 rooms and the main office, and things you get from those 3 rooms, you will then be able to unlock the maintenance room and the office, you know, the director's room. And then the director's room will have the locked closet, which will lead to a new section. So that is going to be how you move to the next area, which is actually going to be an underground level. That's going to be in a separate scene. But to be able to get in there, to get the full story, you also have to unlock in the server room, in the maintenance room, there's like a supply closet, which is also locked. And it's going to have a lot of the keys for you to be, well, not physical keys, but like the clues for you to be able to get into the very last locked place. So I'm going to have them kind of build on each other that way. And then you uncover the story as you go in little letters that you find around, some memos in the offices. At some point, you can be able to get on the computers. Why is that floating again? Did I just see? Yeah, you are floating. I was about to say, it's like, I don't recall you floating earlier. But clearly this is now what we're doing. No, I don't want to click on you, huh? There we go. Everyone come down. Okay, that's better. I don't think they're floating anymore. I think they're okay now. Alright, that was just weird. Okie dokie then. Of course, I would have seen that next time we went, just walked around. But okay, but that should be better now. We've resized the tables, so I think they're good. Don't give it all away. Now, I'm not going to give it all away. There's lots of secrets in the game. I'm not giving it all away. It's a sneak peek explanation of what I'm going to do. Okay, that works. You can actually look and see. Now, the face mask is a little hard to see what it is because the light shines on it weird. But you can actually see that there's gloves now. So, but yeah, no. I didn't give it all away. I feel like those are all kind of basic game mechanics anyway. Okay, good. That shows red. Yay! So that's interactable. But yeah. Those are all just kind of like basic game mechanics that people, I think, would expect out of a horror game. So, it's all good. I still don't know what's up with this chair and why it's like this. I don't know what's causing it to be possessed of demons, and I'm not super concerned with fixing it. I don't know, I just want to leave it in there to be like, that's a feature. I don't know why it's up. Like, yeah, there's the bottle underneath it, but the bottle doesn't have a... At least I didn't think the bottle... Actually, the bottle does have a shape in it. Maybe that's it. I was going to say, I don't think the bottle has a collider on it. But it actually might. Let me see. Because I know it's because the bottle's underneath it. Gotta scroll. I gotta find a better way to navigate between the rooms. This is stupid. Scroll, 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 you stupid thing. Scroll, 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 scroll. Okay. What are you... Oh, dear God. Where have we gone? Why are we clicked on that? Oh, my God. This is driving me crazy. Okay, thank you. Just click on that. Okay, what is going on with this bottle? Alright, it has a rigid body on it. And a box collider. I'm gonna say that the box collider, actually, if I take that off, is it gonna fall through the floor? Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, this is on the bottle. Okay, I was about to say, I was like, wait a minute, why does it have a box collider on the bottle? Okay, so it's this guy. You have a capsule collider. If I say the capsule collider is a trigger, well, then that's... That's, I think, what keeps it from falling through the floor. I think. I'm gonna see something. We're gonna see if all the water bottles disappear. I'm gonna change that to is trigger, so it's not a physical item. That might be what's keeping that from falling through the floor. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'd have to have a rigid body on it, but let's see. Are all my bottle No, the water bottles are still here. Of course, I also didn't apply it to all of them. Oop. Let's go see. We might have just lost a water bottle. No, it's still there, and the chair is still up. Huh, okay, let me see if we can just doomahickey our way around here. Alright, water bottle. Okay, I got rid of the capsule collider, and it doesn't seem to have made a difference. I might just not be able to have it just in there. Let me see if I turn that back on, but just move it. Which one am I moving? Oh, that's just the rotation. Got it. I was like, I just want to move it. Oh, wait. Moving it worked. It has to be with the chair. It must be something with the chair, so I'm going to move it out from underneath the chair. I think it's because the chair has a box collider. Sorry, y'all. Been holding back a cough for like a few minutes now. Okay, I'm gonna move the chair a little closer to the wall. And the bottle, I'm gonna move. No. Come here. I just want to move you. I'm just gonna move it out from underneath the chair. As fun as it is, I think it's because there's a box collider on the chair and not a mesh collider. So it thinks the chair is solid on bottom. It doesn't take account for the 4 legs. So since something was underneath it, it was just tilting it. Alright, that should have fixed our little ghost chair. Oh, my allergies get so bad this time of year. Yeah, that fixed the ghost chair. Which I can still scoot them. Yay! I can't scoot the water bottle, but I think it's because it doesn't have a rigid body on it. It's kind of funny. Just, it's impervious! It's impervious! I can't get rid of it! I want to make those where you can roll them around, though. I think to do that, so I need to have a rigid body on it. I think for it to be able to actually do something. So if I added a rigid body, mass, that should be fine. I'm gonna apply this to all. No, apply. That hasn't changed. I'm just gonna revert that. I don't know what it thinks I did. This I'm going to apply to the prefab, so that they all get a rigid body. And let's see if they sink through the floor, because they might. I might have just broken all the water bottles. And if so, I will have to fix my water bottles. Water? Water, you're still there! Water, can I kick you? Oh, I think I kicked that one. Water! Can I kick you? Oh, I scooted it! It didn't roll great. Oh god, where am I looking? Okay, hold on. I must go kick the water bottle. Come here! Those water bottles need to be kicked. Huh! Huh! Oh! Look at it rolling! Oh, I'm happy, and I knocked the chair over. Hi! You can also jump in this game, by the way. So if you really wanted to, you could, like, go up here. Now, what you're gonna do that you're up here, I don't know, unless I were to hide some secrets up here that you can only click on from a close. But, yeah, I have made a lot of things that you can actually climb on and jump on, because in real life, you'd be able to. Is there a game mechanic in it? I may or may not actually add one. Shannon has arrived! Hello! You are here. You have arrived. Hello. You have been knighted? Oh, yes, yes, yes. Shannon has been knighted as mod, because I realized the other day that I had not. You have been knighted. I officially knight you a moderator of Klaus and Wilhelm. So, you have all the powers now. And in fact, you probably have more powers than me, because I don't even know how half the Twitch commands and stuff work. So you has all the powers. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello. Okay, so now we can kick water bottles, which is a great mechanic that every video game should have in them. I think. Just, you know, that's definitely seems like a thing that they should always be. It seems very important. But yeah, I might hide something up on some of these just for fun. I need to have some sort of Easter eggs, which I will not be showing on any streams, because that would be telling, and it's secrets, and we don't want to give away the secrets. So, there's that. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I have to, at the next phase after I get all these fun things in, will be adding the story and the lore. Ooh, we should add, okay, so each one of these is going to have one motivational poster. I'm not going to go through all of them. I should put this one as this one. Some of them are demotivational posters. This one literally says, "It is what it is, change is inevitable." That one's gonna go in something. I haven't figured out what. But I do like this one that says, stay positive, work hard, make it happen. So I think I'm going to put that one in this room, which, how I'm going to do that is I have in my assets folder, I got some photo albums. I mean a picture frame. Let's see, am I going to use the picture frame for this one? I might use the picture frame. Or actually, what did I use for the other ones? I think I just actually made a block. Yeah, oh no. I want to click on my demotivational poster here. Alright, I'm gonna make another one of these. Where'd you go? Come here, buddy. Oh god, I've put it underground. Why have I done this? Why have y'all let me do this? Why did you let me put that underground? Where even are we? Oh, okay. Why are you over there? Why is this what you have done? Why? Where even am I? What is going on with my mouse? If my mouse could quit, you know, you're about to get deleted. I don't want to hunt you all over the place. Okay. You. Go in your room. I think your room is about there. Go in your room. Why are you still underground? Go. Are you in your room now? Thank God. Oh, dear God. Look at this graph. Look at this graph. Yeah, look at this photograph or whatever Nickelback said. Exactly. Oh, look at this graph. Okay, I'm about to turn off all these ceilings because they're driving me crazy. Alright, I finally have this stupid photo in the room after my mouse, possessed of demons, decided it was time to rearrange my entire screen. I'm not using the same mouse I typically use, and it's about to drive me crazy. Okay, so I have a picture for this room. Oy vey. Okay. Look this way. Oh yeah, don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits, everybody. Yoy. Okay. There. To the wall with you. Alright, just barely in the wall. Gonna be up here, our big motivational poster. It's gonna take up most of the wall, and then let's pick which prefab we want to put on it. Alright. Graphics. Our motivational posters. And I wanted the stay positive, work hard, make it happen. That's the stupid one I wanted in here. Okay. Stay positive, work hard, make it happen. What is that? Oh, that's not the material that goes with it. Hold on. This is the material that goes with it. There you go. Stay positive, work hard, make it happen. Moves to the window. To the wall! Yeah, we rewrote that song for our cats. Because they love windows. So we're like, to the window! To the wall! To the window! I like windows! So that's how it goes according to our cats. Okay, stay positive, work hard, make it happen. Now exists. And I will make this again. Maybe this one won't be so possessed of demons. And, I also don't want it in here. Yeah, get it out of the starting room. I think it is anyway. Oh well. Close all of these. It's driving me crazy. Okay. No, not you. I want you. Where are you? I have too many objects in my scene and it's not even done. Okay. Alright, cube 2. Let's make cube 3. Cube 3. I'm just gonna use this direction. Alright, we go in. Alright, go into this room. Where are you? Why are you... Okay. Yeah, this room is slightly off from the other room, but that's okay. Alright, we're gonna center on this wall. We're kind of centered into the space between here and there. And this one's gonna have the other one. The it is what it is. Change is inevitable. That's what this one's gonna be. Alright, so that's this guy. There it is. It is what it is. Change is inevitable. And those are the only ones I'm gonna show y'all, because all the others are secrets. And they just get weirder as we go. And I don't want to give it all away just yet. So there we go. We have it is what it is. Change is inevitable. We have our demotivational posters for our offices. Those are great. Yeah. Well, not offices. Our, like, exam rooms here. The main office is out here, which has its art up. Yeah, there's the don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. I do want to make this one a little bit lower, because I've realized even after making my person taller, it's a little harder to see with the flashlight. So let me see how that looks. Okay. There you go. Don't limit your challenges, challenge your limits. Stay positive, work hard, make it happen. It is what it is. Change is inevitable. It is what it is. Excellent. I love this for us. Camera. Alrighty, cool. I feel like I keep adding too many things, so it'll just get overwhelming. So I figure like those two rooms, other than actual story-related items, it has enough just filler at this point. I feel like this is plenty of things to look at that are just there. Some of these things have purposes. Some of them do not. But until I start adding all of the game mechanics, I feel like this is a good start, because a lot of this is just to create the scene. And I feel like when I walk in there, it doesn't look blatantly like, oh, there's just literally nothing in here. There's some stuff. I haven't done that with all the other rooms yet. Like this, and I'm gonna have to also change these so they're not turned on. And of course this is locked. It's locked. I need to find a way to open this. Let me in. That's rude. It doesn't like me. Yes, it's locked. I need to find a way to open this. Excellent. Alrighty. And now I need to also add, so on my script where I have the race, so let's open the, not the show audio script. I think it's on my camera is where my raycasting script is. Yep, my raycasting script. Let's open that. So, we'll close some of the other ones, like the door controller for now. This over here. Perfect. Alright, clean up a little bit. Try to make sure my computer doesn't get overwhelmed. So, this is the script where I am using the raycaster going straight out from the camera to look and see if something is interactable or not. As you can see, a lot of green. That's where I was essentially debugging or trying other solutions before I ended up on what I ended up on. But, this is where it checks to see if it's looking at anything, and then it, sets all these parameters based on what it's looking at. It gets like the name of the object, type of the object, tags, that sort of thing, and sets the colors. If it's looking at something that's interactable, it changes it to red, otherwise it's just gray. And then up here is if you interact with it. So if you hit the E button to interact and we're looking at something, it will compare the tag to see if it's readable. So yeah. But yeah, so I had, essentially, if it just had a tag, it would compare it to each of the different tags. But, so yeah, it has, if it's readable, it will do the reading option, which I have on another cast. That's what the letter that's on the desk and stuff, those are readable, so you pick them up and look at them. The doors have their own function up here. See, that's the reading. Where's the door function? Oh, I think I have that handled actually now in the door manager. I used to have it before, but it actually references this now. Yeah, I used to have it running here that it would open the door, but now I have that completely in a different way. So what I need to do is have it set for way, like if it's a light switch, I guess, is the next thing I need to add for the functionality. So if it's a light switch, what functions that does. Because right now, if it's a door, the door script handles it. If it's a readable object, it does it here, which essentially does a reading command. It's like, oh, it's readable, do the reading command, and the read command goes and checks to see what object you picked up, and then it puts that object up on screen. So it has all the readable objects stored elsewhere, and it just picks the one to go with and puts it up on screen. I'm not doing it where you can like move it around on the screen thing. You essentially look at it, read at it, and put it back down. I tried having it where you could interact and like rotate the object around, but I'm not planning on writing any secrets on the backs of any pieces of paper, and the mechanic was getting really weird, and it was acting really glitchy because of how the first-person controller was working. I actually got that from someone else. I didn't build that, and the way that they structured the mouse movements connected to the camera was just messing it up because it's not like true to how you move. It looks fine when you're looking at it through the game, but in actuality, like, your mouse is way over here somewhere just bobbling around while your camera's relatively restrained and it looks normal. So it's weird. It's weird. It works, but it doesn't work great when you're trying to do any other functions that rely on your mouse moving in a certain direction. So, that didn't really work for me. So I wasn't able to do that. But I do want to add in here some sort of functionality for, and I'm going to delete some of these old things that I just commented out because, yeah, like this is not used at all now. That all has its own. This is all from debugging when I was trying to see what object was on screen, but now I have a good way to determine what it's looking at by using that other script, so that's all good. I had to get rid of this math of F infinity, what someone else had said to use. Yeah, all this can go now. Just trying to clean up the script a little bit so it's not so much I'm looking at. Okay, that's better. That's a lot less. Okay, so this is still good to go. Void update. If you input, I can target and it's readable. We go to reading. What we will do, I think, next is if it's a light switch. So I need to add another tag. Yeah, because I have door and readable in my tag, so I'm going to add one for light switch. Light switch. Save. Okay. So those are my sorting layer. Those are my tags. Then I have custom sorting layers as well. And I'm going to put all these light switches as a light switch tag. And then I will override the light switch. Yep, apply to the prefab. So now all instances of the light switch should be tagged as a light switch. Yep, they are. So that way now I can add that in my script. So if it's light switch, we will do a light switch action. I can words. I'm just gonna copy this to save me some typing. So if we're looking at an object, they hit the E button, and the tag is light switch. Make sure I capitalize it. Okay, because if it's not exactly, it won't do. Okay, so then we're gonna have a different function. It's not gonna be reading. We're gonna have a different void for this. This void is going to be public void, I'm gonna call it lights. which is going to reference on the light switch script. So we're going to go over here, go to lights. So it calls for this function, and this function is going to have to talk to the light manager functioning. Oh, it's thinking, it's compiling the scripts again. There it goes. I have a little monitor over here to check my CPU, so I keep checking it to make sure my computer's not going to suddenly explode. Okay, here's the light manager. So let's open that puppy up. Alright. So, essentially what it's going to want to do is, okay, so for reading, if is reading is false, if is reading is true. I don't think I need any of that for this, because I don't want to send different things, I don't think. Okay, actually, let me also look and see how I did it on the door. Because looking at it here, I don't actually have it referencing the doors any, so let me see. Door controller. Alright, let me remind myself how the door is working. Alright, so on the update, so it's doing its own check. So it's looking to see, actually this might be even better. Actually, you know what, I'm going to do this instead of what I was doing. Because the other one is a general look. So if it's generally looking at reading, it's going to get the name of the object, because every reading object has a unique name. And that's why I had it here, because it could call that name and tell the reading function look at that object. But, like with the doors, the light switches don't have unique names. Relatively. I mean, it'd be like light switch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's confusing. And then I have to write a separate function for every single one. So I might actually do it like I did it for here, the door controller script, where it's handled from within the door controller. And essentially, it looks to see, yeah, it looks at this object, so it gets the query from this main script, and says, does the name of that object equal this game object? And if it does, then it does something with that action. Now, do I have the door controller script on every door? That's the other thing I need to check. Conveniently, I put all my doors in here. Alright, so do they, because they're going to have it. Okay, it does. But that's okay. We can do this. We can still make this work. Okay, so I like that. So let me actually remove this then. We're not going to handle this in here. We're going to do it in the light script, what I think is a better way to do it. Alright, you just keep doing what you're doing. And we're going to make the light script similar to the door controller script. I'm going to put this over here so I can look them side by side for my tiny little brain. Alright, so light manager. We need to be able to reference the raycast object on the player script. So I need to do my public game object. And I called it, let's see, have raycaster is what I called it on the other one. And then I think I just put for the doors, yeah, the raycaster, I just put the player camera. So that's going to be the player camera that has the raycast on it. Okay. Right, so delete all of this because this is the old code. That should be fine. I don't know why this is like that. Why did I do that? All lights off, all lights on. Should not need that, because I start with all lights off. That update seems to be redundant. Okay, well that's fine. That's... Okay. Alright, so let's get this going. So what I need to do is get, let's see, that's the animator. I don't need that. Door open. And we already have a bool. Let's see, power unlocked, lobby lights, on. Actually, you know what? The light manager script needs to be different from the lights controller script. I don't want this one on, because then I have to set this for every single one. So let's make a new one, which is going to be on the individual light switches. I think that's going to be smarter. I like just making separate scripts for everything. Alright, so this is going to be the light switch script. It's time for the sheep again. Light switch script. Why do I make them all confusing little names to me? I don't know. Okay. Yep, be thinking about it. Wait, didn't I already make a toggle script? You know what, I'll delete it later if I don't want it. That's fine. Okay, so the light switch script. This is what I want to match. Yeah, that's gonna be better, because I think the light manager is just gonna be a... Let me get rid of this. Save, so it can recompile and be like, oh my god. Okay. I'm sure everyone's looking at this like, he is absolutely insane. He just cannot stay on one focused little track. No, I can't. Coding brings out your absolute most chaotic energy. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? Nah, I don't even know. And also, it's almost my bedtime, so I'm gonna have to go soon anyway. What else should... Let's see. Okay, so... Public game object raycaster. So we have that again, like we had before. And then in the update, I'm gonna do one of these. So I'm also gonna have to have a bool. So we're gonna have a public bool, which will be light on. And we'll have a light on, light off, essentially. So, and then that will determine what it do. I don't need to remake, let's see, power unlocked. I will reference this one, but I do not want to duplicate it. So, I'll just reference that one as I need to. So I'm also gonna have to get the public game object light manager, so I can get the light manager script off of that. So we're gonna have to, yep, okay, that should be the main things that we need. Okay, so in the update, this is what essentially I need to recreate. So I will make one of these and change it. So essentially, it's gonna look and say if the input is this, and the get component, whatever the raycaster is looking at, if it is this particular game object, and then the other one is gonna be, I also need to get light on. Let's see, how do I want to do this? That will only do it at the update. If I do it at the start, that doesn't make sense, because I'll have to update it later. Okay, so let's say, here we go. I need to reference the if. How do I make a new line? There's a line there. Y'all tell I'm getting sleepy. I'm old. Okay, so if the bool we're going to check instead, we want to see if there's power first of all. So we're going to check. So if light manager dot get component. Okay, here we go. All right, so get component light manager script dot. All right, what is it called? What is that boolean? Power unlocked. Okay, if power unlocked is false, that means we have no power. So I'm going to put that here. This means we have no power. And I need to write to dialogue. Okay, so that's what I'm doing there. Essentially, it won't do any. I want it to write, but it also needs to still toggle the switch. It just won't turn the lights on. So it needs to write to the dialogue, and it also, let's see, needs to toggle switch on, off, but no light comes on. Okay, so those are the things I need to write in that section. Just make myself notes, because my little brain is getting to that point of night where it's like, it has good ideas, but it also real tired. Okay, so, or, if power unlocked is true, that means, it can turn lights on. So what it needs to do is, needs to toggle switch on, off, and light comes on. Okay. I think that should be it. That should, I think, include all the functions that it needs to do. I think that that's the best way to summarize how to get it to do what it needs to do. And I'm not going to have anything on the start of this one. It's just an update. Okay. So first, if you push the button, it's going to check. Do you have power or not? If you have power, we will just toggle an on-off, and it'll be really simple. If it's off, it turns it on. If it's on, it turns it off. Really easy to do. This one will also have the toggle, but no matter which way you toggle it, the light will always be off. And it also will write to the dialogue whatever the dialogue needs to be. Okay, so that's good. Thank you, door controller script. I no longer am in need of your services, so I'm going to close that. Save my changes. Make sure all these have their saved changes. And raycasting script, I think I have from that what I need. So that should be good. Okay, so, and I think also what we'll do here is we will also need the game object for the switch. I could put this on the switch, but it's so buried in this item. It's just easier to put it at the surface level, I think, at this point. So I'm just going to switch. And that's going to be the toggle for this item. I think that'll be easier to do. Okay. So. Got that. So let me go over here to my little light switch. And the raycaster is going to be the player camera. The light manager is over here. The switch is the toggle. The base? Oh dear God, I don't remember where the toggle is. Where's the toggle? Is this it? F. Why are you... Why did you do that? Why are you like this? Okay, that is not the toggle. Where is the actual physical toggle? The rig. Is this the rig? No. Why is this different than the other one when we're playing with it? Okay, so here's the switch itself. It has all the pieces. Yes, yes, yes. And then this is the toggle. This guy, right here. Which... Okay, that one does not... That's... Okay, because it's not that one. Is it this part that rotates right? Nope, that's not it. So it's not this. That must be a holder or something. What is it? Root bone base transfer. I don't even know. Okay, so... Base? Is it inside the base? It's inside the base. This is why I said it was a pain to try to find. But yeah, there's a toggle script. That's what I was doing. I'm going to remove that. Remove component. Applies override so that way it's not on any of them. And then in here, put the toggle on the switch. Okay. Good to know. Okay. I think that's going to be the easiest way to probably do this, is do them in that method, and just let this control the little guy, so I don't have to keep digging through and trying to find that one little piece. Okay, cool. Light switch script. Which I still have the wrong location. Alright, so I am going to now write something to the dialogue manager. So to do that, I do want the door script. Door script, come back! I didn't mean it. I still love you. Hold on, because I have this. I think does this also? Yep, it does. If door is locked, it does this. Okay, so I do need the dialogue manager. Come here. Wait here so I can look at you. Let me look at you. Alright, so we have our light manager and our dialogue manager. So if, just like here with the door, so the door I have it set, if the door is locked, yeah, if you click on it and the door is unlocked, it tries to do the toggle. If it is locked, all it does is write to the dialogue manager. And let's see, what does it do? It does the locked script. Okay, so I will have to do in the dialogue manager, I think, the function for this one, so that way it's... That makes sense, that way okay, dialogue manager, the script, and it will do the locked function. And then in the dialogue manager, there should be here, dialogue manager script. Hello, dialogue manager script. So here's where I actually set all the different things. So I have a locked, a no power. So this one I already have one. There's no power, there must be a breaker box somewhere. So this one's already ready to go. I wrote this earlier, so all I have to do is tell it to call that function. So call the no power. Actually, that needs to go up here. JK. Copy, move. So there is no power. So this will say that there is no power if you click on it and the power is off. Now this we can already check, even without being able to toggle things on and off. Assuming that we have the light switch all rigged up and ready to go. So I will have to click on the light switch, because now we need to assign the dialogue manager, which is this UI canvas. Alright, none of these are unassigned now, so I should be able to click on this light switch, and it should say that there's no power. Now, it's not going to toggle and do anything else, but if we did that correctly, that should work, and if so, that'll be a good place to end stream, because I've been going for 3 hours working on this. And I gotta work tomorrow, so I gotta go to bed. Alright, so here's the light switch. There's no power, there must be a breaker box somewhere. Yay! We did a thing! Now, I do want to fix my text because it's like hanging off. So let me... Will it pause time if I click out of this? I don't think so. Okay, so there's no power, there must be a breaker box somewhere. I need to fix that text zone. Dialogue box. I need your, a developing situation. Oh, great. I don't know what's going on, Moose. I'm assuming it's the cats harassing you or doing something. But, sure. We will, I will come down and help you post-haste. I'm going to just turn this on so I can modify this text really quick. Does auto size work? Oh, auto size works. Okay, we will click with auto size. Or just leave it at 30. Actually, I think leaving it at 30 will be fine. So let me go out of the game. That probably did not apply. No, it did not. 30. Alright, I'm going to save it. And I'm going to go, since Moose is having some sort of situation, we are just going to call it there. I don't know what it is. I'm going to go take care of him. But again, Klaus is having the best time. He's just been having like this rave in the background. He's just been clubbing the whole time. All this month I am going to be trying to raise money. Again, I want to come up with things we can do. The group as a whole is doing giveaways. So if you go over to like the team page on Twitter and on Twitch and stuff, they have a lot of that listed. And I'm gonna try to, and I think I tweeted out some of the rewards as well. So I'm gonna be, I'll be listing those as well, because as the whole team makes goals, they're gonna be doing like game giveaways. And I think they've already been doing, I think they already did one of those because they already reached it. Yeah, a developing situation is sus AF. But anyway, I'm scared for me too, because I don't know what the developing situation is. But yes, thank you for putting the charity. We hit the $100 yesterday. Woo! Awesome. Yeah, I was trying to watch in the Discord. I'm bad at keeping up with social media, y'all. I try. I just be struggling. But, yes, thank you, Moose, for putting the commands, the trans lifeline, and the charity. That's the link for it in the description there. I'm going to be posting it on, I think on my YouTube as well. I've been trying to post the links just everywhere. So that way, anyone who's finding it, because I do use Restream, so that way, y'all can find it as well, because I know y'all don't always get all the posts from the Twitch channel. But, anywho, thank y'all. We had quite a few different people drop in today, which was really awesome. And I'm going to, again, like I said, I'm going to be trying to stream more this month. Because I really want to help participate. This is a really important charity, and I want to try to do my part and help out with the team. So that is it. That is it. Going to be it for the night. I'm very tired. My brain is turning to mush. And yeah, it's interesting to see the game coming together. Thank you for hanging out, Moose, as well. I will come take care of whatever your situation is. I don't even know. Big Eep energy. Yeah, I'm very eepy. I'm very eepy right now. I go nana. I'm old. I turned 32 this year. I'm an old man, y'all. Don't even know. But I love you all, and I will see you later. So happy time zone wherever you might be, and I will see y'all soon. Bye 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 bye.